Let's jump into story number 5, the big one.
Jael Holzman from Heatmap News. Welcome back, my friend. It is good to see you. You have a piece. Key Senate Democrats oppose the permitting bill. We do a lot with permitting here at my shop, and I talk a lot about it on this show. So for people who haven't read the story, which we want them to do, tell us what the main takeaway is.
Thank you for having me on, as always, Jeremiah and Mike. It's always a pleasure. The key takeaway is that the Beltway is ridiculously stupid on permitting reform right now.
No, that's all right. That's the quote. Never mind, Mike. That is the quote of the show.
That's the takeaway. So for weeks, I have been watching as the Beltway press, including people I used to work with, have been, whether it's for clicks or to make certain Hill offices happy, overstating the odds of a NEPA overhaul authored by Republicans moving through Congress and then ultimately to President Trump's desk. The bill that everyone's been talking about is called the SPEED Act. What it would do is significantly overhaul the way NEPA is implemented by the federal government. It would institute new judicial deadlines for litigation to be brought. It would reduce substantially the amount of factors, like what the government can even consider during the NEPA process. Some of this stuff, NEPA experts have said, probably might be necessary to have the federal government work more efficiently under the law. However, if you overhaul NEPA without ending the Trump administration's freeze on renewable energy permitting, all you're really doing is changing the course of an energy transition, because you're making it much easier for the government to permit fossil infrastructure without doing anything to assure parity across fuel types. For weeks, I had been talking to folks on and off the Hill about how ridiculous the press coverage of this bill was. That even the idea of the quote unquote clean energy industry supporting the bill was drastically overstated.